Hey everyone, if we've never met before, my name is Vojchehoske and welcome to Nebraska Landlord's YouTube channel, where my mission is simple, and that's to enhance the landlord-tenant relationship. This video is sponsored by that subscribe button, so do me a favor, give this video a thumbs up, hit that red subscribe button, click on the notification bell. Now in today's video, I'm going to discuss LB892. LB892 was introduced by Senator Walz on behalf of the Nebraska Real Estate Commission, and this particular LB deals with wholesaling. Now, if you're in the real estate business, you already probably know what wholesaling is all about. You also probably know that there are issues with it. The Real Estate Commission felt that there were enough issues now that we needed to address it through the legislative process. So if you're not in the business, then you may not know what wholesaling is. So let me explain it to you. So essentially, wholesaling is where you market your equitable interest that you have in a contract and find a buyer for it. So let me give you an example of where we might see this. So let's say you have your house for sale. I come along and I want to buy your house. So you and I negotiate a $100,000 purchase price, and we actually sign a purchase contract. So once you and I sign this purchase contract, it's a legally binding enforceable contract. At that point, I, as the buyer, I have gained what's called equitable interest. And equitable interest simply means that I have a legal right to obtain legal title from you, and you have a legal obligation to transfer that legal title to me, or the ownership. Title in real estate means ownership. But before closing, that contract to closing period, I am allowed to go out and find somebody to buy my equitable interest. Equitable interest is like a negotiable instrument. It is valuable and I can sell it. So what I'm going to do is go out and market my equitable interest. I'm going to tell everybody, hey, I have equitable interest. If you want to own this house, talk to me. So let's say I find Bob. Let's say I find Bob and he wants your house. Remember, you and I have this purchase agreement in place. So I'm going to use a contract called an assignment contract to assign my legal interest in this purchase agreement. I'm going to assign my equitable interest over to Bob. But I'm going to make Bob pay me what's called an assignment fee, or some people refer to it as a premium. So let's say I'm going to charge Bob $20,000. So then eventually you and Bob, you go to closing, and Bob pays you your $100,000, because remember that $100,000 purchase price is what you and I agree to, and then Bob's also going to pay me the $20,000 assignment fee. That is what's known as wholesaling. Now, some people consider option contracts is part of the wholesaling program as well. We're not talking about that in this particular video, because the Nebraska license law, that already basically says that if you're going to deal in options, you have to be a licensed real estate agent anyways. But we're talking about just the scenario I just discussed here, selling your equitable interest. So here's what LB892 would do now that you kind of know the context here. It would require you, or in that scenario that I gave you where I'm buying your property, it would require me, the person that is selling equitable interest, to either become a licensed real estate agent or use a licensed real estate agent to market my equitable interest. One of those two things. The realtor associations have come out in support of this. Again, the Nebraska Real Estate Commission is the one who had Senator Walz introduce this on their behalf, and it has made it past or through the committee, so this is on its way to passing. There's nothing that's probably going to stop this bill from becoming law. So just thought I'd let you know, because it is out there. It is out there. Wholesaling is something that impacts our industry every single day, so I thought you might want to know about it. Now, down below in the video description section, I'm going to put a link so you can download the PDF of LB892 so you can read it for yourself. I'm also going to put a link down there to the state senator's page so you can contact your state senator and opine not only on this bill, but maybe some other bill that you're interested in. And down below in the description section, if you are interested in joining my email list, please do so. There's a link so you can do that. Stay informed of what's going on in our industry, and my goal is to help do that very thing. That's all I got for today's video. See ya in my next very informative video. Thanks, everybody.